Hey y'all, so I am all hooked up right now and just waiting for the drugs to go through like always. This is a new drug treatment and I was on the Remicade all this year, so I've had 10 infusion treatments of the Remicade. And when I got this test done to see if I built up antibodies against the Remicade, it did show that, so it did build up antibodies. So basically my body was fighting off the drug and it wasn't lasting long enough in my system in order for me to get in remission. So 10 treatments later, we find this out. We could have done it sooner, but that's also on my end because I just kind of put it off a little bit because I was hoping that the Remicade was going to work. Then September, October, my condition kind of like hit a down slope again, and I didn't work out for those 2 months, and it really affected me. And then so when I saw my doctor again, she put me on back on prednisone and 6-MP, which is another drug, and they both are to help, reduce the inflammation of the intestines and everything. And I believe once those kicked in, it really made a difference. So that's why the last few weeks, I've really been feeling really, really good. Symptoms seem to be practically almost gone now, so I'm really happy about that. So this new drug treatment here is called Entyvio. So I've been on Remicade. I've been on Remicade before. I started Remicade in April of 2010, and back then right away it put me into remission. And then I was on it until my last treatment was like 2013 in November, and that was on me. I just stopped doing the treatment, and then I was still good for that. I was in remission from like April, May 2010 up until when I just had this recent flare-up, up until December, end of November, beginning of December of 2014. That's when my flare-up started. So when I came off in November of doing Remicade, I still was good for that year, and then a year later I had my flare-up. So now it's been a whole year that I've been fighting this flare-up, and it's been a long, long, rough road, and I'm just really, really happy that I'm seeing the light come even closer to me now. Feeling good the last few weeks, and definitely has my spirits up. Everybody that I work with in the gym at Metroflex, notices. As much as I try and stay strong and positive, and I every day, the whole entire time, I've been positive about everything. And, no matter what, even though I'm feeling pain and going through symptoms, you still got to do that self-talk, that positive mental self-talk to yourself. Because eventually the body's going to follow if you keep, saying positive affirmations and stuff like that. So, I've done that. I say my prayers, talk to God. I have faith and hope. I have good people around me that support me. A lot of love, and of course all my followers that keep sending me positive messages and comments. So it does make a difference. It does help. But at the same time, this has been a long fight. And even though it's nothing compared to my first battle, I think this time around, I think just because it's been so long, I think it just became more of an endurance and endurance kind of thing of, being able to still deal with this for a whole entire year. So, yeah, it's been rough. And I just think that with each time, it's giving me a different, newfound strength. So, the very first time was my biggest fight of my entire life, my biggest battle. But this one, it was just a long, drawn-out fight. So imagine being in a boxing match or a UFC match or a wrestling match, and imagine having to go the distance. You know, eventually at some point you're going to be drained, and your systems are going to be tired. You know, your cell, just everything, mentally, physically. The only thing I had was to stay strong, you know, spiritually, and of course as best as I can mentally, but this does affect every part of your being, you know, to just have that strength to keep fighting. And people have asked me, you know, like, what has kept me going, and I just definitely have to say faith and keep doing positive self-talk. That's the main thing. And I know, because I've fought through this before, I've been through it, and I knew I was going to get through it. It was just a matter of when was this particular battle, you know, going to come to an end. So it has given me a new strength. I always have a renewed perception of life and things and people in my life, and, you know, just the small things. You know, people don't realize that when somebody's really, really ill or battling certain diseases, you know, every energy is taken from ourselves in order to fight and keep fighting. So that's why I battle with fatigue. But anyways, you just gotta keep fighting and keep that strength up, because it's the only thing that's really, really gonna pull you through. Now, if you roll over and succumb to, you know, the situation, then of course you're gonna stay there in that position. So you definitely have to keep fighting, and just know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's a purpose behind it. You know, it may feel sucky at the time, but there's always a purpose, and you never know how strong you are until you go through a battle. So this always gives me, you know, new appreciation for life and the small things, and there's so many great things to appreciate. You know, just waking up every day is an appreciation in itself, and every day that I feel good and make it through, yeah, so I'm gonna get emotional now. So it's been tough, and I'm just happy, really happy, even though I got tears, but I am happy, and I just want everybody to just keep fighting, so never give up. Your toughest battles are just a fight away. So I'm really optimistic about this new treatment, and I'm hoping it works, with the fact that I'm feeling good, and, you know, the medications that I'm on have finally kicked in and have me feeling really good. I think in conjunction with this new one, it's going to help, and I should be in remission, you know, by the end of the year for sure. That's what I'm claiming. I have to claim it. I claim it every day. So that's it. You know, I just kind of want to give you guys an update, and sorry for the tears, but it's been rough, and it's been a battle, and I thank you guys all for the love and support always, and I just hope and pray for anybody else out there going through tough times. Sorry, there's my phone ringing. Going through tough times, you know, just keep fighting, stay positive, never ever give up. Just know that there's always something out there. There's a reason, there's a purpose behind it all, and just keep going and never stop. Keep faith, and find something to meditate, you know. Look for positive, you know, motivational quotes, you know. Read the Bible if you believe in the Bible, and if you believe in God. go to the greater strengths and keep great people around you, and keep it moving. So luckily this one doesn't take as long. I was just told that, you know, this one's only about 30 minutes for this drug to go through. My last infusion, the Remicade, would normally take about 2 hours. So I shouldn't be here very long. And thank you guys, and keep watching my videos, because I'm going to keep you guys posted on this journey with me coming back. Okay? And here I am all hooked up. Biceps still kind of there. Still got some. Yay. Peace.